upcoming supermoon, and it is a big deal. It is the biggest full moon of the year, and it's in perigee. That is, it is 14% closer to Earth. So its effect on the waves, right? Water in general, and the gravitational pull towards the Earth is much more powerful than ever. Yeah, so this is a big deal, and it is also a time of completion. So, yeah, we can work with the full moon, and by honoring her process, we start connecting and aligning ourselves to the earth's natural rhythm. You know, the earth's natural rhythm that we tend to not follow because of our lifestyle in basically, like in the cities we are so um, deep diving into our rational minds that we do not, our left brain is working so highly that we cannot balance it with our right brain, right? And the full moon, the moon is the right side, the right brain aspect of ourselves, that is the feminine aspect, the creative, the loving, the nurturing, that aspect of ourselves. Okay, so following the cycle helps in that way, and we can utilize this time for that benefit. Okay, the intuition and introspection is high on this time, so most of us will be feeling very emotionally low, or we might be feeling a lot of tension and a lot of tiredness surfacing right now. But don't worry, it's just for the day. If you're feeling such high emotions, then it's best to drink a lot of water, because the moon is associated with water, right? We know that. So 70% of our body is water, and when we are not in that balance, we are not giving it sufficient, then it does react negatively towards us. Okay, so this is the best time to take long long showers as well. Just soak yourself like a sponge in water. Okay, just do that. That's the best remedy for those emotional strikes, that you're, the flares that you're feeling. Okay, and also this is the time that a lot of negative or bad habits that you've been having until now will come into play, right? You'll start thinking about them, like, I want to let go of this, but how do I? Then it's very simple. Just say, I release or I let go of so and so bad habit. Okay, and a simple exercise is you can just write it down in a piece of paper, crush it and throw it. Okay, what will happen is, this is just a symbolism. The crushing and throwing won't really do anything, but it's your mind collecting that you're removing it from you, you know, from your area, or you want it removed. So it's just a symbolism, but it is most effective now when you're doing this, because you are actually going to register this in your emotional body. You're starting to feel that you have let go of it more. Okay, so when you start feeling is when it will actually start to happen. But of course there will be times when it will be difficult, but you can easily let go now than any other time, is what I mean. Okay, and this is the time for a reflection and releasing, right? So you can reflect on how far you've come, what all you did during the waning phase of the moon. That is when it's like partially full. You must have done few things which will come into fruition now. Okay, so we need to be very conscious of our actions throughout this journey. Okay, and we need to be that connected to ourselves to understand this. I'm telling you, this is the best way to get in track, because we need to create balance in our own lives, right? And the harmony in our lives is a little bit in the mishap, because we use our rational, in the cities we use our rational brains a lot more than we do our emotional centers of our brain, right? So the logical mind is working very well, but your emotional side is just a wreck. That's what's happening. So with the moon, if you follow the moon, then it does help you connect in that basis much better to your feminine aspect, your feminine side. And feminine side does not mean only to women, it's also to men, because we have both masculine and feminine sides both. Okay, so this is the time. So it's a cultivation of a cooperative dynamic support. Okay, so what do I mean is, this is the time that you realize that the seed that you sow, right, the seed that you sow will turn into a plant. It is a creative time, but you need the support, and it's, there are supportive components that take play, right? Seed does not become into a plant just like that. It needs sunlight, it needs nourished soil, it needs all of that, right? It needs the water. So these elements in your life, so this is just another metaphor, but in your life, when you're doing this, when you're working on yourself as well, it means that people around you, okay, their support, how much of it is required, all of that needs to be kept in check. So the exercises that you need to do is, this. Okay, reflect on how important you are to those around you. Okay, you need to reflect how important you are to those around you, and this will help you in turn to understand where you are in your life, and then you can list the ways in which you are not only receiving but providing to others. Okay, so list the ways in which you're supportive to other people as well. This is a time of reflection, so this is the best way you can do this. Then learn to meditate. Okay, this is the best time to learn to meditate. I have a video on meditation, how to go about it, and if you don't understand all of this is too much for you to understand and too much for you to do, then don't worry. It was very difficult for me initially as well, and all I did was I just sat quietly, closed my eyes. If closing eyes is difficult, you just keep your eyes open, but just sit with yourself. Okay, just sit with yourself. There will be thoughts, just let it happen. It's just a movie that's playing and it will go out by itself. Okay, you don't have to worry about it, don't focus too much, and just breathe. Just deeply breathe. That's it. It's as simple as that. Okay, and yeah, let everything that does not belong go. Right, whatever is causing hindrances in your growth, remove that now. Now is the best time. Okay, let go of your emotional baggages that you have. That's just not something that you need in your life, so just let it go. So this is the best way to really embrace the moon and follow her cycle, by doing such things. Okay, and you can, if there's too much of energy, dance. Okay, dance, let go, release all of that. Just enjoy this full moon. This full moon is for celebration, and the fact that we've come till here is just embracing that. Okay, so I'm really thankful for the moon to be a part of my life and to be a part of this journey, and she's helped me so much in my growth, in my transformation, and I hope that you too will, take this into consideration. And you do not have to listen to me. Do your own research, find out how it affects us, and also maybe just give it a try. There's no harm done. Just give it a try and see if it does work out for you. Okay, because it has really worked out for me. That's why I'm even making this video, and this is a highly special to my heart video. And also, guys, like, please tell me how this helped you, and how you are doing in this journey, this full moon journey, how and where you are, and if you need any help, or if you feel that certain things can help someone else, just type it down so that someone else reads it and they find it beneficial. So let's spread that love. Let's make our community stronger. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.